Hey everybody, welcome back to the Brandy Yvonne channel. Of course, I'm your girl, Brandy Yvonne. Here on my channel, we do fun reviews, recaps, and discussions of all of our favorite shows, y'all. This particular video, we are talking about Bold and Bougie, making sure I have the title right. This is season 1, episode 5, I believe, titled As the Vanity World Turns. Before we get into it, y'all, please do not hesitate to click that thumbs up button. It definitely helps the videos get pushed through the algorithm of it all, okay? Make sure you share the video where you like to share your content. Comment down below. Let me know what you thought of the episode. And a big thank you to those who are continuing to subscribe to the channel. This is definitely still a growing channel. I didn't realize until today that we are actually very close to 500 subscribers. So I'm so happy about that. Just so happy that the momentum is picking up a bit. So we're 25 away and we will get to the 500. So make sure you subscribe, okay? Tell somebody you know to subscribe. Anyway, y'all, let's get into this video. I know it is quite late, but we get into it. I had some things going on this weekend, went to an event last night, so I'm trying to play catch up. All right, but let's get into Bold and Bougie. Actually, this episode didn't really even motivate me to get on the camera. If I'm honest, it wasn't like one of their better episodes. It's a little bit filler for me. Y'all let me know what y'all thought of the episode in the comments though. Anyway, let's get to the review. One thing that is interesting about this show for me is I feel like they have a lot of little scenes. But it's not a hard show to review, or follow along with. Some stuff be real made up feeling, but we gonna get into it. Anyway, we basically pick up the episode where we left off with Malaysia, Tamika, and Gocha sitting at the rooftop bar, talking about how Tamika can be dismissive and all that. They got through it. Tamika tells them about the giving to the event, the charity event that they're going to do in Kyle's World. Her organization is partnering up with her friend who gives away food all the time, and so they'll be doing like a food giveaway, and there'll be also other giveaways going on as well. So the girls all, they said they're down for the charity of it all, and they want to give back and all that good stuff. So that's good. That's a way the girls can definitely come together, right? So um let's see, the next scene we see, I believe, is Princess when she goes down to the Dillards and she meets with her team about the upcoming fashion show that they're having this year. So I believe that she says it's going to be the third year doing it. If I'm not mistaken, or I'm not sure, but anyway, she has a team. They already had a rack with some clothes pulled for her, and I believe she's trying to incorporate some of her own fashion line things in it as well. She says she wants to take things to the next level. So like if somebody's wearing like I forgot what kind of hat she said it was, but like, taking it to the next level with that style. Also wanting to see like a older generation style with a younger generation style. So like maybe like a mommy and me outfit. She didn't use those words, but I think that's what she was going for. Like an outfit that you can dress it and style it for a kid, like a little kid, and then also dress it and style it for an adult. I think is what she was going for. And so, they're just talking about the whole Dillard show, all that good stuff. And Gaucher said, fashion saved her. I mean, not Gaucher, Lord have mercy. Princess said that fashion saved her life when she was going through what she was going through with her, she had the surgery on her breast and all that. Fashion was, the thing that was consistent for her. And I like that. I like that jacket and tie and hat Princess had on in that scene. I like Princess. I like her a lot. She seems like a very nice lady. I don't like how they're trying to play her like she's not standing up for herself and all that stuff. Anyway, and I like Dillard, so I'm excited to see how this goes. And I'm like, how can I be down, girl? Because I love me some Dillard. So anyway, um, then we do see Malaysia going to, well, she's at like a photo shoot because I guess she has her clothing. I was thinking it's like one of them online stores, like a Shein or something. I think it's like, people do those boutiques, those online stores. I'm thinking it's something like that. I don't think it's like a clothing line. Anyway, she said she started it during, if I'm mistaken, y'all let me know in the comments. She said she started it during COVID, and she said y'all was buying the clothes. I guess y'all was outside. Y'all wasn't supposed to be, but Atlanta was open because let me tell you, me and my friend went to Atlanta for her birthday in June of 2020, y'all. I know we wasn't right. Atlanta was wide open, honey. It was wide open. Anyway, you had to sign a few waivers to get into some places, but they was way open. Okay, they were giving very much open. It's no vid-19 down here. That's what they were giving. Anywho, um, so she's doing a photo shoot and she has her sister doing the modeling for her. So then the guy, I think his name is Keith or Vin, something like that. Anyway, the man that Malaysia's deciding to bring on the show is there. And she said they were had dated back in the past, now they're back together. And so she sits and talks with him and she says something about her mom. So I guess Malaysia's mom is battling cancer, and we'll definitely keep Malaysia's mom and her whole family in Malaysia lifted up in prayer, right? And so Malaysia said she dropped her mom off at the airport, and the mom wanted to see the kids before she started losing her hair and everything like that. So Malaysia's going through a lot with dealing with her mom's illness as well. And the guy was telling her that he'll be there for her, and he said, I already told your mom that I want to marry you, and she was like, okay, well, you're gonna be in trouble because I'm not married yet. And so Malaysia said that if he asked her, she would be like, oh my god, I don't have on the right outfit. And I'm like, girl, it's a yes or no. Y'all let me know in the comments if you think this relationship that Malaysia is portraying on this show is for real or not. I'm not 100% sure, but I will be hopeful that it's real. I'll have hope, y'all. Anyway, Malaysia also says something to him about her having her ladywood, and he gets on her about that, and she feels like because she's been taking care of her family on her own for the last 9 years, she kind of feel like she got to be the man and the woman, and she's like asking him if he feels left out or anything. And I guess he teases her about having her ladywood is long or something like that. I got mixed feelings about all that, y'all, if I'm honest with you. So I get Malaysia has had to be mom and dad probably to her kids. It sounds like the father of her children is not really involved the way it should be. We know he's not paying child support because Malaysia has recently exposed that on the show. Was that last week's episode? So anyway, I get she's having sorry y'all. I guess she's having to do everything, and maybe she feels like she's playing the man and all that. But I don't like that lady would expression. Is it just me? I don't like all that. Like when she says she be wondering like why he trying to help her, why is he being there for her, and she's trying to learn that she could just be soft and all that. And I know a lot of women, especially as Black women, we have a hard time not trying to take the lead or being in our soft girl era and all that. And I understand all those things. I don't have kids, so I don't understand the single mother part as well, but I get it as seeing single mothers in my life. I just don't like I don't like the whole idea of like ladywood and just women feeling like they gotta be everything exactly a man is supposed to be, because that's not necessarily true for me, though. That's just for me. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. I get the expression she meant. I just didn't like it. Anyway, um we also see Crystal meet up with Shaw. Now, Crystal go to the gym because she feels like she's kind of let herself go since she's been through the process of her divorce. Her body looks good. I don't know if she got like a BBL or not, but she looks good. So she went to the gym. She must did that jump rope for 10 seconds and stopped. And the lady was like, what you doing? Why you stop? So then that lady wasn't giving a real trainer tease for me, but anywho. And she was like, no, because I got asthma. I got bronchitis. The lady said, pick one. So anyway, Krista was tired. I mean, she was tired. Now, before this scene starts, they show a bunch of tweets and stuff on the internet about, I guess there were rumors about Crystal and Safaree possibly being together. I never seen them. I don't see that. But okay. So then Tamika in her confessional said she did hear that Crystal was dating somebody. Gocha said she heard that, Safaree got a packet and Neo didn't really have it going on like that. I said, of course you would go there, Gocha, right? And Princess said, who is Safaree? I ain't mad at you, Princess. So anyway, So what's his name? Shy came and he worked out with her. He was tired as well. So then he brings up the whole Safaree thing, and Crystal's like, "No, we not saying his name on here." So Crystal said in her confessional, like she's heard about the rumors of her possibly dating another reality star, like how she called him reality star. I mean, that's what we know Safaree for. That's all we know, and that he used to be with Nicki Minaj. Okay. So she said, people could think all they want, but she won't be telling her tea out here in these streets, okay? But she didn't want him even bringing up his name on camera, and I don't blame her. I would hope Crystal would date Safaree. Like, girl, you could do better. Anyway, no shade to Safaree, but yeah. But she talked about her. I think she talked about the talk she had about with Malaysia about the whole princess thing, and then she also talked about the divorce party she's doing, like a road trip. So later on in the episode, we find out that they're going to be stopping different places and doing an activity, and each girl is planning something. I think it's the premise of this, which sounds pretty interesting to me. I'm interested to see how that would go. So Shaw said it sounds fun. He wants to go. I don't know if he gets to go or not, but we'll see. Anyway, we do see Malaysia go meet up with Dr. Princess at some, I don't know if it was a salon or where they were at, but Malaysia said she is planning, excuse me, to do a, excuse me, host like a hair show. And she plans to have different wigs sitting around and a hair model. And, her and Dr. Princess agreed that that is a good location to do it. Now, I was confused by this because I was like, why is Malaysia hosting a hair show? Like, Malaysia don't do hair. I mean, she wears different beautiful wigs. I like her wigs. But I'm not sure why she's hosting this. Or maybe she has a wig line. I don't know. Maybe I'm assuming she has a wig line. I'm gonna go with that. Anyway, um, so then Malaysia says she doesn't want to get, Crystal and Dr. Princess together and do a redo, and she feels bad because she did bring Dr. Princess into Crystal's environment. So she talked to Dr. Princess about it, and so Malaysia talked about Crystal's divorce party road trip thing, and Dr. Princess says she wants to divorce her booty, and Malaysia's like, "Girl, what you mean divorce your booty?" And she was like, "I guess Dr. Princess got silicone injections in her butt like 9 or 10 years ago or 12 years ago, something like that, and it's causing her health issues now." She says so she's going to be having a surgery to get those removed. And Malaysia's like, "You're a doctor, you should know better than to be putting things into your body." Dr. Princess shared that she was not a doctor at that time. Now, I didn't know that Dr. Princess was a for real doctor. So shout out to her for that. I was very surprised to learn that. No shade. That's just not what she was giving to me. I thought it was like a title for her business or something. Okay, my bad. So Malaysia gets kind of upset. Malaysia's like, "You could have my butt. Like, I be trying to hide it. Like, we don't want a big butt anyway. It attracts the wrong type of guys, like ballers and rappers and stuff." And Dr. Prince said, "Well, I wasn't attracted to none of them people." And so she said, "Yeah, I'm gonna be down. I'm gonna be weak for a while. I'm gonna be out for like 4 weeks or something, but I got to get the surgery." So then Malay, and she's like, "You know how I feel about it. Like, if I don't make it, then it's just my time." So Malaysia got upset and she ran out the store crying, and Dr. Princess comforted her. And Malaysia just was like, "Okay, now my mom is battling something, now my friend is," and she's just feeling overwhelmed. And that's understandable, right? Malaysia's dealing with a lot, especially with her mom. Um, I'm sure Dr. Princess will be okay though. It will be okay. Um, anyway, we also see the next scene, we see Prince, and I'm probably going out of order, y'all, but we gonna hit all the scenes. Okay, so Princess is at home. The original princess is at home, and I guess I don't know if she called her team and they told her that they spoke with the Mrs. Dillards, which I didn't even know was a Mrs. Dillards. Like, where's she at? And she wants Princess to put more of her clothing line into the show. So that's really exciting for Princess. She feels like now her fashion line dream could really come true. So I'm interested to see what, kind of designs does Princess come up with. I kind of can get a sense of her style based on how she dresses on the show. And I do like it. So she's excited about that. She tells her husband who comes home and she prepared a dinner for him. And so she's telling him about the whole, fashion line. And she tells him about the Friendsgiving and how the girls were saying that she needs to stand up for herself more, and they feel like she could be the weak one. Like she's always trying to bring everybody together. And Princess would say some people thrive off of all that, rah 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 stuff, and that's just not her. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like I'm more like Princess. Like I don't need all that rah rah rah. Like I always gotta have an attitude. I always gotta have a problem. I always gotta be combative. I always gotta make sure I put you in your place, or make sure I'm dominating you or something. I don't know. I don't like all that either. Like some people be doing too much, like for no reason. I'm a person that likes to like come in, read the room, and then move how I move accordingly. But anywho, um, her husband said you do need to like, make sure you're standing up for yourself, like show them who's boss, like show them what's up. And so she was like, well, do you think I'm weak? Do you think I don't stand up for myself? And he's like, no, but I think you need to like not even give people a chance, like show them who you are, like show them basically like who's boss, like what he meant, like show them that like you're not below their pay grade, basically. And I think what he was trying to say, I think he put it the best way. And she said in her confession, like, oh, my husband wants me to stand up for myself and show these ladies who's, what's up or whatever. I think what he was saying is like, don't even give people a chance to like play in your face or think you're weak, right? And not that she needs to come in super aggressive or anything, but maybe I don't know if she needs to have like a stronger presence, because I don't think she is weak or can't stand up for herself. I think she knows how to stand up for herself when she wants to or needs to. And I don't think she needs to put anybody in their places. But maybe, make sure people know don't play with me. Like maybe have a stronger presence in the group. I don't know. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Anyway, and I can relate to Princess in that way. Yeah. It just I don't feel like she needs to come in there with no raw, raw, raw energy though, if that's not her. Everybody's not that. Anywho, then we do see Crystal and Dr. Princess in Malaysia go to Gocha's restaurant, Gocha's breakfast bar, which I would love to go eat at, like literally right now. Anyway, because Malaysia wants to bring peace between Crystal and Dr. Princess, and she's like, if I do it at this establishment, I feel like the ladies won't get it popping. Crystal already knows what's up, so the girls sit down and talk, and Crystal said how she was already triggered, like coming into the event, and how she grew up. And she had told Shad how she grew up in foster care because when her mom was pregnant with her, her mom went to jail, and so she grew up in the foster care system, and she would have to fight a lot, and girls would try to cut her hair, and so she just went through a lot of interesting experiences, right? And so I think she was already triggered from that. And then Dr. Princess said she didn't mean no thing. Like she really thought that when Crystal got there that they were going to be going into some kind of VIP section or something like that. And so she said, I didn't really mean no harm. And she's like, did you tell Malaysia how you guys were attacking me? And Crystal was like, roll the tape. Like, did nobody attack her? And I agree with Crystal. Nobody attacked Dr. Princess. They were like, girl, you giving weird, you giving bougie, you coming off aggressive, but they were like attacking her. They were eating and smiling as they were saying it. And I feel like Dr. Princess is the one that kind of took it to the next level, in my opinion. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. But anyway, the ladies, they got it together. Malaysia was happy, that she brought peace between them. Crystal said in her confessional, like, the little apology was cute, but she could peep game that this girl's probably just trying to come into their circle, and she's not here for that. And I agree. Dr. Princess is giving very much, I want to be on this show. That's what it was giving. Anywho, Gocha came over there, said those ladies are too beautiful to be arguing back and forth. Anyway, they talk about the whole trip, the divorce party trip. And so Gocha said she want to go to the strip club. And so Malaysia's like, oh, Dr. Princess owns one. And she's like, yeah, I own a King of Diamonds. I was like, oh, Dr. Princess, you own a King of Diamonds? Okay. Interesting. Things are just not adding up with Dr. Princess to me. I'm going to need to know more, girl. So maybe we do need her on the show, y'all. Anyway, so I don't know if it was Crystal or Gocha. To me, it sounded like Crystal, but they didn't show her face when she said it. say, "Oh, you work there?" I'm pretty sure it's Crystal being shady. And she's like, "No, I own it." And so Coach A was like, "Okay, yeah, we want to go there. Cool." So then we see another scene at some point in there. We see Malaysia go shopping with her man. I don't know the name of the store they went to. I forgot what it's called, but it looks like a cool store. And I love the outfit that the lady had on when they came in the store. And the outfit that Malaysia tried on, the lady said she's giving very much Diane Carroll. I loved it. Love stuff like that. So, anywho, like a Hillary Blank's attire, love it. So, um, her and the guy were talking, and she was telling him, I think this was before she tried to get Dr. Princess and Crystal together, and how, she wanted to bring peace between them. And then she also talked to him about Dr. Princess getting the surgery and how she went really negative, and normally that's not her. Normally, she puts her faith in God, and she really, wanted to be mad at Dr. Princess, but he was telling her, like, you can't be mad at her, like, she got to do what she got to do, and you got to remain positive and faithful and all that good stuff, which is, good advice. So, they both are supposed to be trying on things that were outside of their comfort zone. So, anywho, whatever he tried on, it was all right. I wasn't into it. All right, so then I think now we can get down to the final scene where we have Kyle's World partnering up with Tamika's friend for the giveaway. Some Malaysia counts. Tamika has shirts for them. I think all the girls put on a shirt. No, Crystal didn't come. Gocha was there. She was asking like what they were waiting on. And Tamika said we're, the caterers bringing in the food, and they are also doing like a giveaway upstairs. And this event is also to bring awareness to Lake. Is it Lake Rainier? Rainier, I think is the name of it. I heard they're putting like a water slide there. I was like, why? Anyway, it was at Lake Lanier. I think it's called Lake Lanier. Anywho. So the girls are talking about the whole divorce thing and what they want to do. And so Princess then shares, okay, we'll be stopping along the way and contributing. So Princess wants to do like a line dancing or a dancing class or stripping type of thing. Somebody else mentioned somebody going to the strip club. And so Princess was dancing and talking and just kind of being playful, having a good time. And so I didn't like that army outfit though, Princess. Not my thing, girl. So anywho, so then somebody mentioned, well, Tamika's like, oh, Crystal's not here, so that's not fair. Like, we need to wait and talk to her about like each thing she wants to do. And so Gocha's like, oh, she probably want to go to the spa. I feel like a spa day would be cute in that whole thing. You definitely need that. Would be a good idea. So Princess like the spa. Like, I don't want to be going to the spa. Somebody be rubbing and touching all on me. Now I gotta lift my leg like this. And so Malaysia's like, girl, what spa you be going to? You gotta lift your leg up. Like, you not supposed to be having to lift your leg like that for no massage or a spa or something. And so then Princess was like, "Oh, my bad." Like she had her long blonde wig on. I wish I had mine on now. Anywho, so she was, doing all this. She's like, "Oh, I be blonde. I be having me a blonde moment." And so, like, now that's something I've said about myself before. And I don't have no blonde hairs, and I'm not stupid or nothing like that. But sometimes you do have you a blonde moment. Okay, everybody knows the joke. No offense to my blondes, because I be having me a blonde moment. Okay, so anywho. Then Gocha says, "Oh, you are so blind, like you be slow to understand." And so now I couldn't tell if she was joking or not. She had a little bit of a smile, but I really couldn't tell if she's joking or not. And so Princess said, "I'm slow. I may be slow, but I'm very, very smart, and I'm very, very rich. I'm very, very successful." I said, "I know that's right." And so Gocha was like, "Oh, I can't say." She's like, "I'm saying you're slow to understand." Girl, we know what slow means. And so then Princess was like, "Okay, you said slow." And I said, "I'm very successful. Like, you thought I was not going to respond to you saying that?" And so then Gocha immediately gets upset and says, "Oh my God, like I can't say nothing. Like, now I called you slow, and that's a whole thing." Like, so then she storms out, and they're like, "Girl," Tamika's like, "Gocha." And so Malaysia's like, "You leaving?" And Malaysia's like, "Oh, I understand." And so Gocha left because she felt like, okay, I guess she thought she was playing with Princess, and she didn't understand why Princess got offended. And my thing is, first of all, I thought both ladies were joking, but I didn't mind that, Princess joked but said it in a serious way. Like, Oh yeah, I may be slow, I may be blonde, but I'm very rich and I'm very successful. I wasn't mad at that response because she didn't elevate with it. She kept playing with her hair when she said it. I had no problem how she reacted. What I do have a problem with, however, is how Gocha reacted to this moment because, girl, you called this lady slow and then thought she wasn't going to react, but then you're the same person sitting there saying that, oh, Princess doesn't stand up for herself. Oh, Princess is weak. Princess needs to be more assertive, blah, blah, blah. The minute the lady stands up to you, then you're storming off having a problem. I can't stand people like that. Gocha just gets on my nerves. I don't see it for her, but y'all let me know what y'all thought of that part and how you read the scene. It may have been just made for a TV scene. I don't know. But anyway, y'all, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. I will be catching up with Love and Marriage DC. I'm going to get back on track with them today. And I might try to do a Married at First Sight from this week, y'all. Anyway, like I said, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that thumbs up button. And I'll talk to y'all again soon. Bye.